This video is to introduce you about Madrina 4.3 inches colorful touchscreen infusion pump. You can see that the pump is very compact with the small size. Its weight only 1.2 kilograms. And it's designed with an affordable handle, very easy to be carried. You can fix the pump in the IV stand with this pole clamp. There are the 3 indicators. Indicator for showing the running status, indicator for the alarm, indicator when we connect with the AC power supply. And here are 4 buttons. Button for power on or power off, all set it to standby mode. Main menu button. The 3rd button is for do the purge or do the bolus. The last one is for return to the main menu. In the side of the equipment, there are the door and the location where we can put the IV set installed in the pump. After we open the door, you will find the door lock, the air bubble sensor for detect if there are any air bubbles from the IV set, the pump body for transmit the liquid, the pressure sensor for detect if there are any occlusion in the IV set, the anti-free flow clamp. This clamp is for preventing the free flow when we open the door. On the back shell, there are the labels. In this label, you can find the name of this pump, the model for this pump, the manufacturer's information, the serial number, the protection level IP34, the manufacturer date, and other information. There are the pole clamp. And here are the loudspeaker and the port for connect with the AC power supply. Here are some ports for connect with the DC, the hole for reset the system. With the USB port, you can upgrade the software into the pump, connecting the cable with the nurse call function, connecting with drop sensor, and exporting the historical data. After we install the IV set and power on the pump, firstly, it will show if you need to record the last treatment. If you choose yes, it will automatically return to the last treatment plan. And also you need to choose the brand for this IV set. If this is a new brand or new model for this IV set, you need to do the calibration first. We can click the touch screen or click the button to enter the main menu. There are 6 parts for the main menu: the modes, the settings, general, records, system, and home. Now we install the IV set in the pump. You need to push the clip to the upper right side, and then put the IV set in the pump. You need to ensure the IV set has been put closely with the pump. And then close the door. After we install the IV set, you need to choose the brand for the IV set. And then we will enter the interface of the infusion mode. There are 4 infusion modes: rate mode, time mode, body weight mode, and drip mode. In the rate mode, we can enter the VTBI first. VTBI means volume to be infused, and then set the infusion rate. After we fill the VTBI at the infusion rate, it will automatically calculate the infusion time. Now we need to do the purge first. Until you confirm there is no air bubbles from the IV set, we can stop the purge. You can throw the touch screen or the button to start the infusion. During the infusion interface, it will show the infusion rate, the drugs you have chosen, the real-time pressure, and other information. You can online to change the infusion rate. For the pressure bar, it can show the real-time pressure values, and also will show the pressure detection level. If there are any occlusion, it will show the alarm. When there is a high-level alarm, it will stop the infusion. And now we restart the infusion. It will also show the VTBI left, the time left, and the volume has been infused. And also you can change the occlusion level, change the VTBI, and reset the total volume. In the bolus, we can accelerate the infusion rate. You just need to enter the bolus VTBI and the bolus rate, and then start the bolus. Now we will check another infusion mode, time mode. In this mode, you just need to enter the VTBI at the time for the infusion. It will automatically calculate the infusion rate. Body weight mode. You need to enter the weight of the patient. Then set the concentration of the drugs. Choose the concentration unit, set the active agent, set the volume, and it will automatically to calculate the concentration. And then you can set the dose rate and VTBI. Do the purge first, then start the infusion. If they are almost to finish the VTBI, it will show the alarm for remind you. The last one is the drip mode. In the drip mode, you can set the VTBI and set the drop rate. Then it will automatically to calculate the infusion rate. In the setting, in the first one, every admin brand, they will show the every set brand what you have calibrated in the pump. You can set the cage number in the number 2. And in the drug library, you can find the commonly used drugs information in here. Before the infusion, you can choose the drugs information and then to start the infusion. They will show some limitations of the drugs, for example, the concentration, the dose rate, the bolus maximal. For the KVO rate, you can set the maximal infusion rate for the KVO mode. KVO means keep the vein open. After the infusion, it will automatically to start the KVO rate. You can limit the maximal bolus rate in the 5th option. About the occlusion pressure, there are 3 levels for the detection for the occlusion. Low level means more sensitive for the detection for the occlusion. You can also change the pressure unit. For the bubble size, you can set the air bubbles detection level from here. Pump idle alert. It's a reminder for remind you that the pump has not been used. The reminder time is optional. And the finish pre-alarm is optional for the time setting. For the job sensor, if we connect with the job sensor, we need to open this switch and set the job sensor levels. The macro mode is for the newborn pets or the small size animal. If we open this switch and all the infusion mode, the maximal infusion rate will be under this limitation of the infusion rate. We can check an example. And in the 14, we can reset the total volume in here. Now we will check the function for the general. The first option, it can be rotate the screen, make the screen vertical and horizontal. In the date and time, you can set the date and time for the pump. There are 10 levels for the brightness and sound. You can also set the screen lock time, and also you can use the night mode. Set the brightness and the begin time for the night mode. The capacity of the battery can be shown of the percent of the rest time. The pump also supports connecting with the nurse call function. In the records, you can check the historical for the infusion. And also it's supporting to exporting the historical date from the pump. The pump can storage 5,000 historical records. For exporting the historical date, you need a special cable from our company. You can clear all the records with one button. In the system, you can change the language. There are 8 languages optional, and it's customizable. You can clear all the information from the factory default. If you want to check the software's information and the serial number for this pump, you can check the version. The maintenance and others is for the engineers to do the daily maintenance. The home button is for quickly to enter the infusion mode.